Hello, everyone. This is Jack. I'm going to be doing a Grand Arena and doing the speaker here today. I just had a couple of kidney stones in the last couple of weeks, and I'm kind of getting over them. For those who know, I had kidney stone about a month ago, and I had another one a couple weeks ago. So, kidney stones, not so much fun. So, in this round of Grand Arena, I went against Hope Shredder in the first round here. I think I did a video of this one. He did not do anything really. It didn't stop him. I think maybe he just didn't have time, or he just gave up. Um, so that was not a good round, in my opinion, just because I couldn't tell what was working, what wasn't, in terms of testing on defense. I got a pretty good high score in 1838. It's actually my highest I've ever gotten. So that was pretty fun. On the second round, I went against Dabro 11. This one was an efficiency win, 1793 versus 1753. I would have gotten a much higher score, to be honest, but I had to get creative with the Geos there because I was saving my Sith Eternal Emperor and my Wampa against the DR in the back. So I knew I wanted to test a DR, a Darth Revan without Malik there, using my Wampa solo. And just in case it didn't work, I had C there just in case to clear him. So for that reason, I kind of had to get creative. I wish I had recorded the Geo battle because it was frustrating and it was fun, but it was certainly frustrating, as Geos are when you don't have a good team to take them down. I tried, a Geo mirror with Thrawn. That didn't work. I tried some, what ended up working was like a Palpatine Mon Mothma without Vader, and it was weird because it actually worked pretty well. So without Vader there, who knew that Palpatine with Mary Jade and a couple random like Sidious and Tarkin, some random Empire Sith people, it ended up working pretty well. So that's actually good to know. I might relook at that battle that I did and maybe take that to heart because it worked. I think I got like 64, 65 banners, obviously minus the losing part, losing the banners I'm losing. But yeah, actually, that was a pretty good team. So I actually might maybe post. I think I did do a video, so I might post that later. This round here, we are going against Kaiser Sozan. I think I've actually faced this person before. Um, Maybe someone like him. Anyways, he's from Alpha Bravo Squad. He's got, I think, all six GLs. He's got an R9 JML. He does not have an R9 Piet. Important for me because I do see that typically he does put his Executor on defense. That's with two ships. Who knows what he'll do with three, but I assume he'll follow the same and just add another ship there on the third. So my R9 kit will go first, and that usually gives a nice boost to the chances of winning with the mirror match. I'm actually going to try another type of mirror match today with Negotiator mirror. So that'll be fun. In terms of my defense here, I set very weak fleet ships. I kept the three most powerful. Again, I'm going to try a mirror Negotiator. Usually I put my Negotiator on defense, and so I went ahead and set up a pretty weak defense on the fleet side things. On the top, I've got Beskar Mando, I've got Mon Mothma, a Nute team, and a Finn team. On the bottom here, I'd set a two GLs, a DR, and a gas. So nothing nothing incredible, nothing no one's ever seen before. I would say that since three ships popped up, I was setting a more heavy defense on top. But now that I think about it, really, that does make sense for people that just full clear you. Really, for if people who are full clearing you, it's more important for me to put the strongest people on the bottom, just so they have to take down the most strongest teams. So even though the top does give more points, if everybody's full clearing you no matter what, then it doesn't really matter. I'd rather the more strong teams be on the bottom they have to use good stuff to beat it, and then they can see my back on the back tunes here, which I did put CLS, um, Grievous with the Watt, and the Maul. So the Maul, I use the Juretica version of it. You can see that I've put very good, decent speed mods on my Juretica, bringing it up to 265. And with Juretica, he's getting 50% speed, which means that he's close to 400 speed. So once Juretica goes first, usually he does, he will roll out. That's his first move. And because he's rolling out, Maul with Frenzy will then go next. So that's the strategy. Obviously, with like teams like CLS, it still counters that team pretty effectively, but it does take out most Imperial Trooper teams. It does take out most Bad Batch teams. So it takes down a couple of teams that are countering Maul. And frankly, with such a speedy Droideka that I have, it seems to be surprising to some people. The Watt plus the Grievous, that I didn't really have a Watt. I didn't really need a Watt this time. So this Grievous version typically is the strongest type of Grievous team. And, you know, things that can still take it down are still Bad Batch, but the chances are a lot lower. It goes from like a 98% chance of victory to like 85. So it's still good. But other than that, it really takes down like things like Jedi Revan. That's no longer going to work against the Grievous with a Watt. Things like, well, I guess you could probably take still, you know, clones, shot clones, that still works, but the banners are pretty low. Gas still works, but the banners are low. So this Grievous Watt is pretty good. It's very expensive because Watt is a very expensive to use. CLS, I just like throwing a team in the back to surprise people. This time it's CLS. The last two rounds were Jedi Revan, and it does work occasionally. That type of surprise that I do against this person here. I put Jedi Revan, and he dropped a couple banners on it. Not many people go against the Jedi Revan, and it's kind of, you know, it's very to surprise somebody. Just put something random that you don't never put. They don't predict it, and they don't have the team for it. Definitely in the back. So CLS is kind of like that for me. For his teams, he's got a Nute team. Nothing really surprising there. He's got a Hux team. Nothing really surprising there. Jingo team. Nothing really surprising there. A Dash team. He sometimes puts a BAM on the Dash team, and I was actually pretty worried about that because I usually take Sith Trio against a Dash team, and Sith Trio by themselves means there's fewer of them, obviously 3 of the Sith Trio, and BAM getting his Whistling Birds move spreads the damage out among many, and when there's fewer enemies for him to attack, it does a lot more damage per person. So I was a little worried about BAM being on the team, but he ended up not putting BAM here and puts L3 instead. And frankly, I have no idea where he put BAM because I think maybe he just didn't not using them. So it might be in the back, but you know, in the bottom here, he's got Maul, the Nest version, which is the anti-Imperial Trooper or anti-CLS version. I think Imp Troopers could still get through that. You just gotta have to dance between Nest and not. But the team that I'm taking against it will not care if Nest is there or not, which is Bad Batch. And then we got the Nute team of Grievous, Darth Revan with Talon, and Mon Mothma. A very good Mon Mothma team, I would say, simply because that lineup there is probably the best. You know, you got HRS, you got KK, of course, and Kara's there and Pal's there. So I'd say that's probably the best lineup for Mon Mothma overall. So let's get started. I'm fully expecting, you can see there's no Geos here. I'm fully expecting a LV, a Rey, and either a Iden or a Qui-Gon Jinn in the back. So that's what I'm pretty much expecting. So we're going to keep the good teams for those 3. And let's start with the questionable one. I'm going to go Bad Batch against the Maul. So this one is very speed. attentive, you definitely want to make sure that you're going first. And a 292 Maul means that you definitely want to make sure you get ahead of that. With my Echo, and frankly with most people's Echoes, you're going to outspeed that as well as tech. So this is probably the one I'm probably the most nervous about because I don't have a lot of experience with it. And again, because tech gives the health immunity out there, this does not matter if Nest is there or not. That's unfortunate. Yeah, that's why it's unfortunate. All right, let's make sure we get some. Okay. Ah, perfect. Ah, that's exactly what I wanted to do. Okay. Oh. And that is rotten luck. Oh my gosh. All right, so I gotta make sure you gotta keep him dazed. Oh my gosh. Oh boy. I don't want to daze him yet. Let's give him one more round. Just basic. I'm gonna eat those words, aren't I? Here I said that don't matter if nests are not there, and yes, he might actually. Let's stun him again. Oh, that's not the person I wanted to go. Let's daze him again. Yeah, it's fine. Stuff back up. It's basic. Let's do that. That's basic. I need the right person to land on him. Um, okay, there we go. Just need to take a little bit of his health each time. With the health immunity there, he won't be able to get it back. It's basic. Yeah. Oh, no. Oh, damn it. Ah, shit. All right. I gotta daze him back up. All right, 2 minutes. Let's hope I don't time out here. And let's stealth back up. Let's do it. Oh boy. Okay. So, if we time out, it's no big deal. Oop, I don't want to say that. Yeah, that did a lot less damage than I was hoping for. Stun him. Plenty of time to go. Ooh, big ones a little more. this might be good timing. Hey, there we go. Wasn't even worried. I wasn't even worried. I'm gonna wipe my brow off here a little bit. All right, so that was a little bad timing with I think good old armor got me there a little bit. Yeah. Okay, so let's go over to Mon Mothma. So normally against this team, I care about Kyle Katan's speed. So he gets 30% turn meter because he gets 10% turn meter for every other Rebel fighter on the team. So he's got this one pretty decent fast for Kyle Katarn, so at 287. So you can add 30% to that. And how you do that math is you 287 divided by 100% turn meter minus the turn meter percent gain. So in this case, it's 70%. So 287 divided by 0.7 is what Kyle Katarn's real speed is. I can't do that in my head. I'm sure if I had a calculator, I'm sure the calculator could tell me. I just know that I don't have anything that fast to beat it. So because I know the speed, he's going to outspeed me. My answer to that is going to be either Qui-Gon Jinn, where I just basically sit there and wait for them to kill Qui-Gon Jinn and Anakin comes in and blows them all dead, or someone who gets 100% turn meter. So that's who I'm going to go with. For someone who already knows, a person who gets 100% turn meter instead of 30% turn meter is Iden. So I'm going to go in with the Iden team here. So this is a good lineup against this version. It's like 96% against 95% change against this version of Kyle-Katarn. Question is, do I want Magma or do I want Stark? I think if I had the Zeta on Stark, I would have chosen him. I don't know. Magma, what he does is the thermal imploder, which removes the turn meter from them. And what Stark can do is he does the AoE, and it would get rid of their buffs, which both are quite nice. So I'm not sure which one I really want here. But let's stick with what my initial thought was. Keep Magma for Iden and use Stark for a future Imperial Trooper team. So I got the Omicron and Iden. So I'm going to go in and use the push forward, probably kill, but do some damage, maybe stun up Kyle-Katarn, and hopefully take him out eventually. I just saw a video where Iden was taking down a Grievous or a gas. That is unfortunate for me because I put gas on defense a lot. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Let's just basic here. Let's do this. Let's do that. There's so you can see they're basically getting full health. Iden team is because of the Omicron. The out attacks are giving me turn meter every time they do out attacks, and it's making my team pretty much keep full health and protection here. So I can just really take my sweet time here. Whew. Look at that. Let's just basic here. Oh, come on. Type me once more. There we go. Yeah, it's pretty easy. 65. Yeah, I think, this guy had Wampa. Almost every single person that I'm attacking now at this point has Wampa. So, I put pretty high potency mods on my Iden, but people have now since come around to put high tenacity mods on Wampa. So it's probably no good to put Iden on defense anymore. If Iden really takes down gas, I'd have to look into that. there's not a lot of data on SWGOH to look at that. I think I was looking at, there was 24 battles the last 3 seasons of people trying it, and only 4 of them were a success, or 3 of them were a success. That's not that good. So I had to look into that and see that it's actually worth it. The person that was doing that video, I think it was, I can't remember who was doing out the video. I think it was Grid. I think it was Grid that sent out the video. Yeah, it was Grid. They had really high relics, R5 to R7 range on their Iden team. Obviously, a couple of mine are Gear 12, and even the ones that are Relic are like Relic 3. Probably not for the masses, that counter for gas. All right, let's do the Grievous team. Whenever you see a Nute team, most people want to do a bad batch, or some people want to do a bad batch against Grievous. If you were really wanting to use a bad batch against the Grievous Nute team, throw Padme as the lead, and that would save your bacon against this team with bad batch. In this situation, I just want to take my Jedi, and when it's the Nute team, I like Basta lead. That extra protection affords me some extra health. It's a full Jedi team here. All right. The extra protection up, the 2% protection up, affords me some nice survivorship. So I'm hoping between 63 and 65 banners is what I'm aiming for here. No debuffs on you, sir. Let's pass. What do you think? Go straight after Grievous? Yeah, let's do it. I think I may be able to get him out. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Okay, next is this. It doesn't do a lot of damage, but even so. And that's pretty much the rest. So it looks like we're going to get 65 banners here, which is nice. That's a beefy BB-8 in there. All right. There you go. There we go. Nice. Okay. Darth Revan. I'm going to use my Sith Eternal Import here. He has done this solo before against Darth Revan. I think with the Talon, they're probably going to be a little too fast for him to get up and running to get the ultimate and kill them all. So what I like to throw at with this Darth Revan, against this Darth Revan, is my pre-talk. So Sith Empire Trooper will come in. He'll take almost every single hit out there. He's a Sith, so they have to get after him first before they go after C first or second. And it's pretty much a waiting game. There's been a few situations where they've killed my set here simply with Malik draining him. Yeah, but that's only happened a couple of times. So I'm pretty comfortable with this counter. Even when they do kill him, it's usually too late at that point, and I've already killed Malik after the fact, after he drained him. All right, what I'm going to do is link up the fastest. And there's an argument that you shouldn't be linking up Malik because the link that you're putting on him will drain some of their protection. Obviously, with no protection, it does nothing for you. But again, I'm just trying to kill him. I'm not trying to get protection from him. So I usually link up Malik as well. I can't remember. Can you health there? Can't gain health. Yeah. Oof. Nice hit. There's the drain. Yeah, let's go basic. They're doing well here. I'm doing poorly. They're doing well. Let's heal. I want that heal back, so I'm going to do this. I guess that doesn't help with the heal cooldown. They are very fast. Very fast, Darth Revan. I think he was at like 350. 350 before Talon. So let's go ahead and win this. Yeah. Pretty nasty. Pretty close. But the banners are the same. As expected. 64. Mm. If you don't, that was an R9. I have an R9 Sith Eternal. So if you're going up against that and you have that fast of a Darth Revan you're going against, you might want to consider maybe a Watt instead of a Sith Eternal Trooper. So that would be a true win, like for sure win. But yeah. All right. So there's the LV, there's the Ray, and there's the Iden. So no Qui-Gon Jinn. That's perfectly fine with me. I have my Wampa. So since we're thinking about it, let's go ahead and take the Wampa. I always, the past 3 days, check her potency, which is only 75%. Again, she goes first, obviously, and she has enough potency to stun your Wampa. The game's over. You lose. So you definitely want to make sure these days to have a good tenacity. So I've got 71% tenacity, and then with the Omicron, he gets 100% tenacity on top. So he's at 171% tenacity. That's going to definitely do miracles against any Iden out there with whatever potency it is. The highest potency right now with Iden is 169%. So even against that, this Wampa will still beat it. That's it. So this should be 68. And it is pretty close to being autoable. Should go first. Okay. And I will go third. There we go. All right. So each time he moves, he gets an extra 30% tenacity through his Omicron. So if he can survive the first round, then the second round he's got 30% more tenacity at that point. And if he survives that one, then he has 30% more tenacity. That's where I'm getting at. He becomes pretty unstoppable at that point in terms of being debuffed. In terms of survivability, I've got a health set on him. So I've got about 104,000 health. And that seems to be nice. I know I've seen people take this team out with 80,000. Based on what I've seen, I would say you probably want to be around the 80,000 plus health for your Wampa. It obviously depends on what you're taking against, but yeah, I think more health the merrier. You basically want him to survive up to the point where he starts to build up, and after he's built up, about a minute into the battle, if he survived at that point, he's pretty much unkillable. All right, 68. And let's go ahead and take these. Let's go take these down. Yeah. No, let's wait. Let's wait. I've got the Geos to take them down. I've got JMK and JML against those. But let's just wait. Alright, up here, I've got Sith Trio against this team. I was going to take my Bears against it as well. There's no damage on this team. And he's only gear 11, so his damage is muted, and he's speed running 20 for 80. Yeah, when he's get relicked up, he's in the 6,500 range. I get worried about that when you have a relic dash. And then when you also have a relic young Lando, that could be, he can hit pretty hard as well because he's assisting dash, and he gets assisted by dash. And when that occurs, they can do some damage. Yeah, I'm not really worried about this team, about this Sith trio. Is the defense? That's not going to help them. Yeah, let's just take this. I don't think I need Darius. Darius obviously helps with the extra damage because when someone crits, they heal, obviously, 20% of their health. All right. So why this team works, if you're unfamiliar with it, is that every time they get a debuff on Scion or a debuff on Traya, it gives a lot more health to Nihilus. So it becomes pretty unbeatable after like round 3 or 4. There's so many debuffs that are applied by this team that each debuff, it becomes very hard to kill him. The real risk, in my opinion, is them killing Scion. So when I'm in this position right here, I'm actually going to, I want to get rid of this taunt so I can go after the Vanguard Chewbacca, but I'm going to give this over to Scion to keep him healed a little bit more, just in case. Because the risk right now is not that they'll kill Nihilus, it's that they'll kill Scion. Nihilus at this point is like super tanky. All right, yeah. So at this point, you pretty much know you've won because there's no way for them to kill Scion twice. Nihilus, they might be able to kill Traya, so you kind of want to watch that a little bit. But at this point, it is game over for them. Yeah, you're not getting the sign Nihilus, buddy. So you always go through Vanguard Chewbacca first. You can kill him first, and then next I usually go after. It depends. I like keeping Dash there. If Lando is there, I like keeping Dash there because Dash will give me more debuffs, making my Nihilus even more tankier. But with him not being there, obviously, I just go right after Dash. Yeah, because I don't like that's done. Ooh, who's stunning who? Okay, let's kill the more annoying one. Yeah. Okay. Let's see if I can get up to maybe, hopefully 65 would be great. So 65 would be, come on. All right, using this, he gets protection up, but only if they have pain. So I just want to do basic here. There we go. Give it to Scion again, because I don't want him being hit with losing protection. So I'm trying to get all protection up to get that last banner. I don't want to kill him yet. And this might be it. I might have it at this point. What do you think? I really wish they would just tell you. Full health, I mean, there's enough space there next to his name. Some indicator says full health or something. I know not many people care. Oh, I think it's hard to see, but I think what's her name is. Yeah, shoot. So maybe 64 banners. Crap. All right, whatever. 64 it is. Oh. Huh. That's weird. Okay, whatever. I'll take it. Okay, so we got 3 teams left. We got Nute, we got Hux, and we got a Django team. So, and what we have to use, Bounty Hunters, Imperial Troopers. I think I've got Qui-Gon Jinn still. Yeah, there he is. So I got Hux myself. I've got this Admiral Akbar team. Trying not to put him on defense this time. He seems to not be doing anything. People are getting 65 banners against him. I don't think it's a good one for defense. But he's not very fast, so that might be the problem. So I know Admiral Akbar can't take the Hux team out. And it negates the turn meter gain. That ain't going to work. I think I want to bounty. I think I want to bounty hunter this team. I think that's what I want to do. I have yet to make my Mando. So for those who saw the video, that I say, what speed should your Mandalorian be? I have yet to make him slow enough. In this Grand Arena, he's, what was he, 265? Yeah, 265. In the middle of Grand Arena, I made him a little slower. And where is he? I think I've got him at 241. So I need to bring him down to 231 is what my speed needs to be. And what your speed, you can see that video. It was a couple weeks ago, and it was basically, you need to be significantly slower than your grief is, for many reasons. But I don't know. It just makes it, these are good speed mods, but it just makes me feel. It doesn't make me feel right to take speed off a character, you know. So, anyways, eventually I'll get around to doing it. Okay, bounty hunters. I want this Hux to go away, and I want to do it with my Mando. I got a Relic 9 Bosk. I'm quite proud of it. I've got some heavy duty. Oh, I changed it after. Man, that sucks. Have I? Yeah, I changed it after. So I'm quite proud of my Bosk. I thought I changed it after. Oh my gosh, I didn't. No, I didn't. So I was at 184 Bosk at one point. No, that was my 5s. That's what it was. That's what it was. Yeah, my 5s I Relic 9'd. I'm quite proud of both, but I am proud of my 5s at 184 protection. It hasn't helped against CLS though. They seem to be still killing him with it, so um, I'm not sure if it was worth it, but whatever. Had R9 somebody and all the stuff for it. All right, let's finally get to it. I'm wasting time here. All right, let's do this. Should be relatively easy. I can't see how this would lose. So he's not going to get the turn meter gain from the Frenzy. So Frenzy gives him turn meter gain, not a bonus turn. So Frenzy's not going to do crap. So let's just go into it. Let's go ahead and do that. And let's go ahead and do that. There we go. I'm fine with that. You know what? Let's just kill red. Yeah? Yeah, let's just kill him. You're not going to get through my boss. That ain't going to happen. Let's go ahead and heal up. That and stun him. Let's see if we can stun him. Taunt. Let's blow the bomb. Put more bombs up. Stun? No, that's too bad. Oh. Oh no. Ah, I'm gonna lose banners. Oh boy. Okay. Isn't there something? There was something where I can't remember who it is, but somewhere in the bounty hunters, when you kill them, they get health or protection back or something. So I might get Zam's back, Grief's back, possibly Mando's back. Oof. Oh, okay. I gotta reread it. There's someone's kit is giving them health and protection back. That was cool. So the question is, who can Qui-Gon Jinn take out? I really don't want to try it against the Django team. There's only one stun there. And Dengar's the only stunner here. There's one stunner on IG 100 stuns as well. Let's use it against this. It makes me nervous using it against the Django team. Plus, there's three members there that will just come back when you kill him with Anakin. It doesn't really help, does it? Right, so if they all kill Qui-Gon Jinn, Anakin goes off, kills everybody, and then Django, SOJ, and Boba Fett comes back. I mean, I'm not really ahead, am I? I'm actually behind. Let's go against this team here. I don't really know if it'll actually work. So it makes me want to think like maybe just bring that one in as well. So what do you think about this? What is his? Isn't it just extortion? Just gives them 10%. No, that's not that one. No, it's his leadership. Yeah, 15% speed and extortion for each enemy. Yeah, it's not giving them. It's giving them speed, but it's not like health immunity or anything like that. Buff immunity. There's target lock. I can't remember what target lock does in terms of health. All right, let's try it. You know, what could go wrong here? I kind of want to dispel her though. I got Qui-Gon Jinn to dispel Droideka when he rolls out. Okay, I'm gonna make sure and keep that. They have a couple AoEs. 1, 2, 3 AoEs. Which is good, because if I put maybe like Mace there, I don't mind getting stuck in the taunt. Them getting stuck behind the taunt. Because their AoEs will eventually kill Qui-Gon Jinn. I just want to make sure that there's no problems. I didn't need Mace. The GL's on the downside. he's just gonna roll out. He's just gonna get health back unless I kill him in one, which is unlikely. This has 3. I might be able to use it now and then get it back, yeah? That didn't really help anything, did it? You need to keep that. Oh, hey, look at that. Ooh, don't do that. Ooh, it's probably a mistake using an AoE. I will remember to do not use that again. Wait, there's a Dispeller here, isn't it? Yeah, there we go. Oosh. Shh. Alright, well, I'm going to see if I can. Yeah. Not good banners. Not good banners at all. But I will, I'll take it. Ooh, big whiff. I'm not sure if I stop just. Alright. I'm glad I got. I'm glad I kept everybody. Brought everybody in. And I did definitely should not have AoE'd at the beginning. But you didn't delay me too far. Oh, I should. There we go. Yeah, that was bad. That was bad. But I don't think it would have done any better, if not worse, against this team. Again, you kill them all, and they just come right back. Not all of them, but most of them. I guess I could have tried the Akbar team. I didn't even think about that. That probably would have worked. That would have worked. Now I feel bad. I should have done that. The Akbar team would have been a lot better. Didn't even think about it. I should have went through my roster just to check what I have left. Yeah, the Akbar. That was stupid. That was stupid. That was bad banners. Hope it doesn't burn me. Alright, this team should work extremely well. Looking for 65 here. I didn't even check their speeds. I don't think it matters. I guess that Django gives the speed over, doesn't it? 20 speed or something? I think Emma is usually the weakest, so let's go after him first. Yeah, there he goes. I think Boba Fett is usually next in terms of weakest. Let's get this over to him. Let's do that. Goodbye, Dengar. Holy moly. See ya. And goodbye. 65. All right, so Executor, Malevolence, and Empire is what I'm expecting here. I see the Executor. I'm not Malevolence, Negotiator. So I do want to do the Negotiator mirror here. That's what I want to try. I've got Malevolence against the Tarkin team, Executrix, and the Executor mirror. And again, his Executors are 8. I have absolutely lost against an R8 and an R9 that goes second. And it Sucks. It's not a good feeling. It's not a good feeling at all. So that's what I bring in. Frankly, you could really do it without Boba Fett, but definitely if you know you're going to go first. But I like to bring him just in case. What I'm hoping for is either one of two situations, and they both can happen. Or the first one is when I do a mass assist against the enemy Razor Crest, I want to double hit with my Xanadu Blood. If I double hit, it's going to do enough damage where I'm going to feel comfortable about killing him quickly. This is an R7, so that is maybe not as quick as I want it to be. Two, and this is the one that I really want, is I want some extra debuffs to be placed on a Razor Crest when I do mass assisting him. If either of those things are happen, or better yet, both of them happen, I'm pretty comfortable that I'm going to pull out a win. If neither of those things happen, I'm pretty sure I can win, but it probably won't be a win if they go do the mass assist and they get one of those two things. It's not going to be good. So that's where the mirror could go wrong. All right. Oh, it always makes me nervous. My hands are sweating right now, and always makes me nervous against this mirror. Definitely when everything is riding on them. I don't think I've got anything to nick it. So we're going to do the mass assist here. And go after the Mandalorian. All right, double hit. All right. It's not the extra debuffs. Yeah, it's not the one. Not the one I wanted, but it's okay. Oh, come on. Oh, he went after Houndstooth. Okay, this is looking good for me. This is looking okay for me. I want to kill him. Please allow me to kill him. So I always bring in Ebon Hawk. Ebon Hawk is going to bring out the Chafe on my team, which will prevent some of the target locks from happening, which prevents the enemy ship from getting their ultimate faster. Basic here, because they're going to bring in that ship, and I'm going to use the middle button. Look at this. He's got his ultimate, and I don't have mine yet. There we go. They're just going to heal up. Just going to heal up that guy. So I'll give him an option. Which one are you going to heal, buddy? Who do I want to heal? I really don't need anyone to be healed up. So I actually might save it. Doesn't this stun? No, it's because shoot, anybody that I go after, they're just going to heal that person. Yeah, they're just going to heal him. After you. Ooh, nice. And let's bring out. Let's go and just put Chafe on everybody again, which is the far right. And there we go. It's going to miss, but I want to do this anyways. Nice double hit. And let's save this heal again, because at this point, it's going to be used to get an extra banner. So right now, I just want to do basic. Where are you going to go? Oh, that's weird. Very interesting. Look at that. A ship. Get rid of that. Man, I literally can't attack anybody. Hopefully, phew, that came at a good time. That extra ship, and that was actually pretty good. Kill him so he doesn't do any damage. Minute 46. Let's go ahead and mass assist here. Someone come out. Thank you. This is gonna kill him. Alright, you're next. Alright, now we're gonna heal somebody. Okay. That's good. So that last ship, that Sith ship, that that actually slowed me down a little bit. But boy, that would have caused issues for like the Malevolence. I think that's really probably the reason why they probably do that. Um, Interesting. Okay, so let's do this ship. This obviously it would be just as good to take my Malevolence against the Negotiator, but I want to do some testing. So frankly, that's the reason why I have a couple of accounts is the testing. So I saw someone do this, and I'm sure everybody knows about it except for me. I'm sure everybody knows about it except for me. Um, a full team? Do I need a full team? I probably should just in case. Which ones? I always forget. It's this one that is the taunt. Okay. So we are both R8. We are both R8. We are both speed 191, I believe. I actually didn't check his. I'm sure he's 191, right? 191. Okay. So it's a toss up, right? Who's going to go first? That's the thing. Imperial TIE Trooper, or TIE Fighter, whatever, will have a speed of 201. It will go first. I will use this here and gain foresight. They're going to hit me with the foresight, or try to hit me with the foresight. They being the enemy ship, of course, and I believe it's this one. Grant 20% terminated to the allied capital ship whenever the ship evades an attack. Okay, so it's going to be non-tiebreaker. So it's going to make my Kenobi go first, which will then be able to apply lots of stuff. So that's pretty much the gist, and I wanted to try it out and make sure I've got the right lineup here. Don't put Snips in instead of Anakin, for example. So I've never tried it. Saw somebody do it. Like, oh, that's pretty interesting. And I'm sure I'm probably the last one to know about it. Um, yeah, probably just Anakin, right? Right? There we go. I'm not sure if I actually want to go after Anakin. Some basic. Yeah, there we go. He's gonna use his thing. It's okay if that ship dies because it is dead to me already. My inclination is always to bring the ship in next. And apparently it's his inclination too. So, alright, let's go ahead. So I'm glad I didn't bring Malevolence, because if they bring that ship in first, that's a Malevolence killer. That would have sucked. Maybe that's in a trap or something. Maybe he knows the lineup, the correct lineup or something. Yeeky. Mm. I wish I brought in. Okay, it's over. Let's just do that one. No one's gonna. So this is good to know about which. What's gonna help me? Oh, all right, fine. Snips will go. Snips will go. Yeah, it's not bad, actually. In terms of mirror, would I do that in the future for 70 points against the Negotiator? It's not bad. It's really not that bad. So maybe in the future I bring in like Executor and Negotiator. I don't know. That doesn't leave a lot for defense, does it? It does not leave a lot for defense. Man, I really do not like Soldier. I always ask myself, like, why did I bring him? Let's try without him. Let's try without him. It just seems like such a waste. Then again, there's every once in a while you're like, you're left with one ship and it's Soldier, and you're like, well, thank goodness I brought him. With my luck, it'll probably be this time. Possibly. This ship gets an ugly kill, that's for sure. What does this give? Let's just. No, I don't like not having that one. All right, let's just kill him. I'm surprised they didn't bring in the new ship. So I'm going to start taking note of which order the ship comes out. So I say that was a misplay because if I was the opposing player, I definitely would rather the new ship come out at this point. Basic. Yeah. I got days up, don't I? Only one. That's not too bad. Banner Stealer. Yeah. I think the new ship would have been probably a couple steps better. Then again, if he's got. That's weird. See how the new ship pops up like that at the end? And now I can't move my cursor. It doesn't go up or down. Huh. All right, 1502, 210, 1712, and let's say I get 64 and 64, so that's 128. 338 would put me at 1840. That's pretty good, right? Easier said than done. Let's actually do it before we just say it. All right, we're going for the full team here. And with her next. And he's good there. Snips is there. There's there. Alright. What other Jedi do I have against the Ray? J-Mal, JKL. Yeah, that's perfectly fine. Kinda wish I had Bears, but whatever. This team should be an easy 63, 62 to 65 range. 62 to 65? The question is which tank am I going to take out? Probably should check RG, but usually I go after RG. Assassinate or annihilate RG, and then go after crew. Alright, I'm going first. I don't like Hux, so I'm going to go ahead and aim for Hux, give it to Cat. And kill RG. Royal Guard. That's actually perfectly fine with me. Health immunity. Oh, it doesn't help me anymore. That's awkward. Okay. I'm going to save it. Goodbye, Vader. I like just taking everybody out first before I go after the big guy. That was kind of a waste, wasn't it? Of course he's going to heal that up. Let's go ahead and put that on him. He's not really close to his ultimate, so let's go ahead and use ours. Let's go ahead and use it to take him down. There he is. He's there now. Oh boy. Alright. There we go. And there we go. I think it's 65 still. This will get a little close for GK, but I think he got healed up there. Yeah, sweet. Okay. Let's do the Jedi here. I didn't really care the lineup here. She's not great. She is offense modded. 217 health with offense mods. Spicy. 11-8. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. I'm going to go first. So my hope, my wish, my demand is that I ability block her. She had 97% tenacity. And with me going first, I'm hoping to ability block her. Obviously, it doesn't happen all the time. So it's 70%, right? That makes sense. To ability blocker in the beginning just slows them down quite a bit. It'd still win, obviously, if it doesn't happen. It's just nicer when it does. Okay. So I see a lot of people putting this on JKL at the beginning. You want defense. You want defense. This master training is 50% accuracy, defense, offense, potency, and tenacity. Obviously, you want to give it to JKL for the offense. You want to give it to JML for the defense. So I always give it to JML first. He's going to be taking a couple of big giant whirlwinds in the face, and you want to make sure that his protection is nice and beefy. His defense, protection, everything is good to go. So because he's got health immunity, I usually don't call him with this thing. I usually call JKL. It just so happens it gets rid of the taunt as well. Stun everybody except for the 2 rays, and keep calling JKL here. Now I don't want. She's in health immunity. This is fine. I said I was about to say I don't want to push her below 70% health, but I didn't. She went. Keep calling JKL, and let's go ahead and push Hero Finn here into health immunity range as well. And let's do the same thing with, if I can get there in time. I cannot. Okay, that's pretty fine. Alright, so health immunity is off. Let's just go ahead and just top everyone's health off. Let's go and use it. I want to, this increases his turn meter. his cooldowns, excuse me. I'm just going to increase his cooldowns. I'm going to just push that over to him. All right. Perfect. So this is good. This reduces everybody's cooldowns. There's the big one in the face. We're going to heal JML back up. We're going to pass this over. Actually, let's go and heal everybody. Let's go knock everybody around. Ooh. My headphones are a little low. And right now we're just going to call Hoda every single time. Bigness. To heal everybody up. You asshole. Excuse my language. Let's see if I can finish this before my headphones go out. All right, we're pretty much topped off there. So let's go ahead and kill Ray. There we go. So Ray, she under the Ray lead, under the Ray Geo lead, she dodges almost every time, but she can't dodge the inherited teachings. So that's the way to kill her, is to keep doing that. So she can't dodge that, and she eventually dies. Okay, it's basic until he's out. She just basically dies. There we go, 65. So I think I got a pretty good score here. Excuse me. 1842. So I just beat my own record for the highest score. It's going to make him a little uneasy trying to beat that. 1842. Again, I put not easy stuff. DR, gas, 2 GLs. In the back, we've got Maul, CLS, and Grievous with Watt. I mean, these aren't easy teams. I'd say he's going to have no problem with that fleet. So I think his best chance to win is certainly to try to get as high as possible here. 75, 76 range. Probably take 3 ships in with no reinforcements, and that's probably going to be the best way to take it. I'm going to regret and maybe lose a few minutes of sleep on taking not my Admiral Akbar to the Nute team. I should have done that. I mean, what did I do with the Omi for if I'm not going to use that, right? So I probably would have, I can't remember what I got. Was I 56 or something? So I probably could have gotten like 62 to 65 range if I had been, if I known that. So that would have given me maybe 8 or 9 more banners. Besides that, I don't think I did anything off, misstep or anything like that. I think I pretty much did okay. I'll rewatch the video just to see. I usually do that. I'll post it to YouTube right now and then rewatch it. Just see if I can see any errors, make some notes and mental notes, and not like jotting down anything or anything like that. And so I can try to just improve myself next time. But I appreciate everybody watching, and